Hi everyone, this is Alicia, one of the team leaders at JIT. JIT is one of Accessibility Medcare's therapeutic integration centers, and it stands for Jenna's Integrated Therapeutics. I also help work on these social stories and task analysis with one of our adult clients, Samuel Liang. So today we're going to be discussing social stories and task analysis as tools to help teach our kids. And this is a teaching session of one of our required Accessibility Medcare's training. So first, we're going to be talking about task analysis. A task analysis is a useful tool for teaching a more complicated skill or activity. Task analysis is used for teaching activities of daily living, such as bathing, oral hygiene, and making a meal. It is also used as a teaching vocational work skills involving many steps. So when making task analysis, we have to think about breaking down steps into smaller tasks. So thinking about task within a task. One very basic step may need to be taught first before moving to the next step. We also need to think about all the variables when devising a task analysis. Checklists are very useful, and the individual tasks are taught one at a time by chaining procedures. So chaining procedures when using task analysis. Chaining is a set of teaching procedures used to teach a task analysis. When using chaining, we teach skills in one of three ways until the entire sequence of a task analysis is mastered. So the first way we chain is called forward chaining. Using this type of teaching procedure, the first step is taught first, and then the second step until the task is completed. The second method of chaining is called backward chaining. In this teaching procedure, the last step of the sequence is taught first, and then moving backwards through the sequence through completion. And then the last chaining method is called total task presentation. This is actually a type of forward chaining. What makes this different is that the child is being taught to complete all of the steps throughout the entire task analysis on each presentation. And later on in this module, you'll see an example of this. Mainly for Accessibility Medcare, we focus on forward chaining and total task presentation to help our students. Another tool is social stories. So social stories are short descriptions of a particular situation, event, or activity, which includes specific information about what to expect in that situation and why. Social stories have a huge range of applications, including developing self-care, like how to clean your teeth, wash your hands, or get dressed. Another focus is social skills, like sharing, asking for help, saying thank you, and interrupting, and also focusing on academic abilities. They can help a person cope with changes to routine and unexpected or distressing events, such as absence of a teacher, moving houses, thunderstorms, or more recently, staying home from school because of COVID-19. They are used as a behavioral strategy, like what to do when angry and how to cope with obsessions. And finally, social stories are also used as an introduction to a new or unfamiliar task, like flying on a plane or getting vaccinations. Do you think your student might need a social story? Please contact Samuel and I for specific social story needs. You can send all social stories requests and any pictures you have to socialstories.aamc@gmail.com. An example of a social story is about personal space. So let's start off by reading this. When I talk to other people, sometimes I stand too close. I need to remember to step back and leave some space. People don't like it when I stand too close. It's not polite to stand too close. It's polite to respect others' personal space. I leave an arm's length between people when we talk. I like being respectful. People like talking to me when I respect their personal space. So in this social story, it has visual aids and it explains why personal space is needed to help the child gain a better understanding of the situation. So this really explains how to teach to our kids how to perform everyday living activities like giving someone personal space. An example of task analysis would be washing hands. This task analysis displays forward chaining. So first, you turn on the water. Second, get soap. Rub, rinse your hands. Turn off water, dry hands, and throw away. That would be the last step in the sequence. You can email me at esharesta@amc@gmail.com if you have any questions. And if you have any feedback, you can certainly email accessibilitymedcare2@gmail.com. Don't forget when you're done with this session to check off your list for the training modules and email Erica your completed checklist. Thank you.